Global warming is changing our economy, health and communities in more ways than we can imagine. The world, including Nigeria, is beginning to realize that the dangers of climate change and global warming can be vast, as experts have warned that if we do not aggressively address the problem now, the results will likely be disastrous. But just how worried should Nigerians be? Thelma Okoro tries to answer that question with this report.
Climate change has become a new reality in Nigeria and a worldwide phenomenon due to its harmful effects and how it's affecting our world. Over the past few years in Nigeria, various forums have been organized to discuss just how serious the issue of climate change is. And the discussions are still continuing. One of such gatherings is this annual forum organized by Africa's first carbon trading platform, the Carbon Credit Network, in Lagos, southwest Nigeria, with climate change and global warming on the front burner. Tagged Go Green Africa, professionals, stakeholders and children from different schools across the country gathered to focus on the dangers of a change in weather conditions and how it affects communities, people and businesses in Nigeria and Africa.
How is the planet that we are living in going to be sustained such that by the time we are gone, what are we going to leave back? What is the kind of posterity or legacy that we are going to leave in? Because the way we are progressing today, there is no clear indication that in the next 40, 50 years the world will not come to an end. If we continue this same way, the Arctic and the polar region and different effects that we are seeing all over the world today is nothing so palatable if you really want to look at that. Leaving our land fallow so that we can farm on it again. But we have the luxury of land. What are we doing? We are building up the whole place so that we can sell and make more money, isn't it? We are not giving cognizance or regards to the mother. So because of that, it's going to fight back somehow.
To encourage Nigerians to go green and help in checking climate change, various green products such as biofuel and solar-powered solutions, innovative renewable energy products were put on display.
This one might not be enough in your house. You need 3 kVA, at least.
After the general session ended, the children were invited to participate in the discussion as a way to enlighten them on the dangers of climate change.
Climate change is the general weather condition of a place. How to fight climate change? When we are not using a laptop, we should off it. 2, we should off a bulb when we are not using it. 2, we should always off a generator when we're not using it. How we can keep our environment clean is that when we observe that our environment is dirty, we quickly clean it up before the insects come and affect us with illness.
We can save Nigeria by recycling all the trash needed to be recycled.
With a brilliant tutorial on climate change given by these children, one of the organizers described why it was important for the children to participate in the discourse.
They know that they can clean up their environment. They know that they can put off electrical appliances when not in use. They know that there's certain materials that shouldn't be in use. For example, generators. These are carbon materials, that is being emitted, and then all of them, both the children, the mothers, they also inhale that, and that affects their health. So what we're telling the children now is that what can you do? We've also asked the children to partner and pick up bottles in the environment. These bottles can be reused, they can be recycled, and the children have done a lot with that.
Experts also tell us just how worried Nigerians should be about climate change and what role the government has to play on the issue.
We had basic seasons. We had the rainy season coming between March and April. We have the dry season. So what global warming has done is that for our local farmers, it has destroyed the calendar. They don't know when they're going to get the rainy season. They don't know when they're going to get the dry season anymore. I think we had in Lagos, we had the Harmattan coming almost in January, when it was supposed to have started since November last year. So that's part of the things that global warming does to the farmers. Then also it helps, it degrades the soil. What we have erosion, increased erosion. We have the depletion of the soil, the nutrients in the soil and all that.
The government have the responsibility to do this. They are not doing enough as it's expected. Like you see the political campaigns and the like, we have very little or few, aspirant or contestant that have really talked about what climate change is and how it's going to affect us. Even though we want to build good economy, we want to build infrastructure, we want to create jobs and the like, but we still need a planet or a universe or an environment that is healthy and safe. So that is why governments still need to beef up and do more.
Described as one of the greatest challenges facing the world right now, climate change has had a significant impact on Nigeria in terms of food production, economy and changes in atmospheric condition. Experts say the country must now devise innovative ways of tackling the huge challenges in order to mitigate the impact of global warming. Thelma Okoro, TV 360, Lagos.